Hi, I wanted to make today's support video. So I'm going to take the video off of my face and go through what the expectations are. So we talked about working with administrators, and Maribel came in last night. I have her PowerPoint um, listed right here. And then she also provided the parent learning walk notes and the SUH learning walk notes, and then those three things. I uploaded the 90 tips in 120 minutes, and that was the legal and court documents or court cases on reasons why districts are being sued. And so you will have that at your fingertips. And then here's the PowerPoint as well. Just to go over also what we did. So Maribel spoke last night. I thought she did a really nice job. Let me just pull up the PowerPoint because I did make some changes. I thought she did a really nice job letting you know, just kind of from a principal's perspective, what it is that you are expected to be doing, and how she's training her teachers on how to work with special ed and vice versa. We also talked about the professional perspectives on parenting. Let me just make this bigger. We went over the course outcomes, and I asked you to kind of identify anything that we either in the course outcomes or the description for the course that we could either improve on or cover a little bit more. So, and I'll be using that information to design the May 5th activities. Then we went through and in our partners, we discussed the perspectives on parenting styles and assumptions. So we just broke down the 3 sections of the chapter. So assumptions about parenting skills, culture and parental ethno-theories, and parenting and disciplinary practices. And we talked about that in class. You have done the readings, and so this was just kind of like a culminating experience of going through that. And then, of course, you each in your groups presented on your culturally responsive transition project that your students completed and the process of it. And then you also learned the process of your colleagues. And so we were able to understand a little bit more and hopefully glean some more knowledge from that. And then we talked about the mock student-led family-informed IEPs. So I had you guys get in groups with 5 people per group. And the application is that you'll be using your resources, knowledge, experience, and requirements for IEPs to prepare for your mock interviews. Let me just pull that over, which will be on the 16th of April. You'll have each person take a role. And then, if you only have 4 people in your group, then you can identify somebody or like write out a script for somebody. They can play 2 parts, whatever it is. You're going to come up with a pre-meeting task list. So what kind of documents do you need to get in order before the meeting? And then you'll set your meeting agenda. And so what things do you also need to make sure that it's student-led and family-informed? And you can just use one of the student PowerPoint presentations, and that's who you can make this mock IEP for. And you just choose one person from your group. And the big idea is that you want to show that it's student-led, so have them actually present their PowerPoint, whoever's playing the student, and also that it's family-informed. So you bring in the resources that we've talked about this semester. So what transition resources will you give to your parents? For example, the procedural safeguards cheat sheet. So just a one-pager explaining what is in the lawyer worded legalese procedural safeguards. Then you will probably have a parent interview that you've given to them, or a questionnaire that they can fill out before the meeting so that they have some ideas about what they want to bring to that meeting, and they can present that. So what are their child's strengths? What are the areas of concern for their child? What have they seen that has worked in their family? What could they still use support on? And is there anything that, like, the school and the school-home connection, is there anything that could be better? So those are all examples of things that the parents might have. The case manager is going to want to have the agenda notes. The gen ed teacher is going to bring the data from the general education student. So this is data on progress monitoring, maybe some work samples of strengths and things that are going well, maybe some work samples of areas that, you know, the student could use more support on. And then so that the team can actually see how the student's doing. The administrator will go through and maybe mention parent opportunities at the school site. So it could be parent nights or parent conferences or back to school night, or maybe they have some sort of like parent language support thing. There's another thing that could go in here is around the language support. So it could be a lot of different things, but I want you to really kind of pull from what are the materials that we've talked about needing to have to support parents in class, and then bringing those there. Another one might be, you know, information about the regional center and how to get your student involved or your child involved in the regional center or the Department of Rehab. So any of these types of things is what I'm looking for. And then our next class is actually on Zoom, and then we have our mock IEPs, and then we have another Zoom meeting, and then we're going to do our presentations of our resource folders, and then we'll be at Gompers Academy. So this week I'd like you to read Chapter 6 of the Callie Amper and Harry book. I've provided the 90 tips in 120 minutes, but notice that that doesn't have to be read until the 23rd of next month. And then, you know, preparing with your group for the mock student-led IEP, family-informed IEP, and completing critical reflection number 6. And just a nice reminder, High Tech High is interviewing, and so there's the sign-up sheet that Serena sent you. And then I sent you an announcement with the CSU Fresno study. So, and if you want to see that, it's also here in announcements right here. And I noticed that you can win a gift card. So that's kind of a nice little extra. So please let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great week and a great spring break. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.